Hi there, it's Sunday. We're working on the railroad. I think this is our 18th or 19th week and we're almost finished. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go away from the prototypical HO and N scale and do some 3-rail O, Lionel trains, O gauge. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some operating accessories on the layout that'll have a push button operation so that when the kids come in and look at the train layout, they'll have some things to do. In other words, we're going to put the good old gateman on the layout, which is a Lionel staple. Little guy, when the train goes by, they can push the button, the gateman comes out. And then if you follow me around here, I'll show you what else we're going to do. We're going to put this switch tower on the layout. And the switch tower, when you push the button, the little guy will go down the steps here and another guy comes out of the top. Come around here. This is where we'll put the gateman that I just pointed out on this corner. On this corner, I'm going to have a diesel horn shed so that when the kid pushes the button, it has a horn sound. And then finally, we're going to put a little merry-go-round here in the playground area. So when they push the button, the little kids on the horses drive around. So that's what we're going to do. So let's walk over here and I'll just show you how easy it is to wire these accessories. Lionel has a system now that's plug and play, which is really great. When I was a kid and I was putting Lionel accessories up, I had to do a lot of wiring. What they've done is they've come up with a system that has these nice little plugs on them. So I have a power track here, and that's usually all you need for an accessory is a power hookup track. And you take the accessory and you plug the accessory from the gateman into this little push button. Then you take the wire from the push button, plug it right into the track for track power. You can see the light went on in the gateman. There's two ways to do this. I've set it up so that I can use a push button. And when I push this button, the gentleman's going to come out of the gate or out of the building and announce that the train's coming. You can also, they give you instructions in the Lionel packages. If you want to set this up so that when the train comes along and hits a track section, he comes out. You can do that also. They give you 2 insulated track sections for either side of an accessory hookup track, and you can hook it up that way. So what we're going to do now is go to the layout, I'm going to drill some holes, drop the wires, and then we'll show you the operating accessories when they're done. Alright, what we've done here is we've hooked up our power buttons all the way around where each accessory is. And you can see I have one on each corner. Now, as I said before, you could hook these up to automatically work with the track where when the train goes over it operates. But we want to put these buttons out so when the kids come in they can push the button and operate the accessory. So what I've done is I put the gateman here and I drop the wire from the gateman down here. I'm going to plug that into the switch, the activation switch. And now I'll take the other end, and what I've done is I've put this little adapter wire onto the switch box wire. Why? So that I can wire into the power bus that I ran under under the platform. You say, what's a power bus? Power bus isn't the quick way to get to school. A power bus is 2 wires from my transformer, positive and negative, that run all the way around the all the way around the platform. Then I can drop the wires from each box, control box, and wire them into that power bus instead of wiring them all individually back to the transformer. So I plugged in the accessory. I have my accessory cable hooked onto here, my adapter. Then I have these 2 wires. I believe the red and the black are positive, negative. Hook my red to red. Now if you watch the gateman, when I hook these wires up together, see my light came on. Now I'm going to swing my finger up here. And you can see the gateman comes out. So my accessories are hooked up on the corners here. The buttons are out so the kids can push them. They just give them a little push and Mr. Gateman comes out. We'll go around this way. We have the little merry-go-round here. And the diesel horn I'm not going to do right now. I need to work on that a little bit. But there's your merry-go-round in the park. Pushing the button. Kids can come up, push the button. And we'll come down here to the interlocking tower or the gate switch tower. Push the button, the little guy runs down the steps, and the little guy comes out the front. So that'll keep everybody happy. And I didn't quite have enough time to get the diesel horn hooked up, but I'll work on that. I think it's going to be a steam whistle anyway. So that's it for this week. We got our O-scale accessories. I'm going to throw the train on. That's O-scale. Here we go. Come back next week. See what we can do next week.